A fiery vehicle crash leaves 2 women dead and a man hospitalized, and others now heroes. Our Jordan Burrows spoke with one of the men who saw it all happen, and he ran to the rescue.
As only the remnants remain of this deadly car crash on the city's east side, a hero emerges. We spoke to a man who lives at this intersection of Mount Elliott and East Forest Avenue. When he heard the crash at 3:15 this morning, he said it was in his DNA to help.
As soon as I got ready to sit on the bed, I heard a big boom. So I looked out the window and I seen the 2 cars over there.
According to Detroit police, there was a Ford Fusion with 2 women inside that collided with a Chrysler 300 with 1 man inside around 3:15 Thursday morning at the intersection of Mount Elliott Street and East Forest Avenue just north of Gratiot Avenue. Fire and police were on scene, but Frank Crosson, who lives right across the street, jumped in to help immediately before first responders got there.
That's just me, you know. We're supposed to help people when they're in need, and they was in need, so I had to help them.
Crosson said he and another neighbor were on scene and wanted to work together to try to get the 2 women to safety. One of the women was thrown from the car, but Crosson and the other neighbor dragged her farther away from the vehicle in case it blew up. Then they tried to get to the other woman, but he said it was impossible.
I seen the lady in there, but she wasn't moving or nothing, so I went to grab the door, but it was too hot because I was going to take her out too, but it was so hot I couldn't grab her, So I had to sit here and watch her burn up in the car.
The Ford Fusion burst into flames. However, the man was still stuck in the Chrysler 300. So Crosson and the other man grabbed him and dragged him out through the car window.
If we hadn't got him out of there, he'd have burnt up in that car, because his car caught a fire as soon as we got him out and blew up.
Both cars charred from the crash. Both women died on the scene and the man was taken to the hospital. His condition is unknown. Crosson had approached us to ask about the man's name and if he was okay, the man he potentially saved. He said now he needs time to process what happened.
I feel sad for the lady. I really feel sad for her, for both of them,
Detroit police are still investigating this crash, and at this time they are unsure if speed, alcohol, and drugs were a factor. Reporting on the city's east side, Jordan Burrows, CBS News, Detroit.